The Wood County Assessor's Office is taking steps to reduce its spending after discovering a more than $350,000 budget shortfall earlier this year. Assessor John Kelly told the County Commission his office cut 2 administrative positions on Friday. Kelly says he's now combing through the rest of his budget, looking for more cost-saving options to present to the commissioners in the coming days. Kelly says 2 positions they eliminated should go a ways towards addressing the office's budget shortfall, though other cuts will still be needed.
It looks like we're going to have about $130,000, probably $135,000 in net savings from that one action. So that's where we're at right now.
Even with the cuts, the commissioners say they still don't have a clear picture of the numbers, including how much the county could be on the hook for if the laid-off employees file for unemployment. The commissioners and Kelly also clashed over communication, with both saying they felt left out of the loop as the situation unfolded. Kelly will now appear on the commission's agenda at every meeting going forward, so any new developments can be addressed in real time.